welcome to InfoRights channel. Today we stay in Spain and we try to improve the execution of the provisions that are there in place. Enforcement is probably the weakest part of the legislative system in agricultural sector in Spain, as has been explained in the previous episode. So how do we go about it? How to combat situations of abuse, lack of protection or violation of rights? Where the solution provided by the Spanish Labor and Social Security Inspectorate is the Labor Inspectorate aware of this situation, primarily due to various complaints filed by associations, not by individual workers, but by associations. The Labor Inspectorate, who receives such complaints, has carried out specific inspections in recent years on agricultural holdings or enterprises, where it has been accompanied by civil guard to analyze the situation and interview migrant workers in order to detect these situations of illegality, labor abuses and violation of rights. Some agricultural employers have reacted to these inspections by denouncing them as persecuting farmers by labor inspectors. To try to detect situations of precariousness and abuse of rights towards migrant workers, the Labor Inspectorate has developed a questionnaire. It's 9 pages and it covers 6 topics, so it's quite an extensive questionnaire for field workers, with questions intended to identify the situations of physical or verbal violence, such as the following questions. Does the worker show signs of abuse, such as bruises? Simple question. Physical bruises, physical abuse. Does the worker show signs of anxiety? Are there other signs of mental confusion or violence? Do supervisors, employers, display violent behavior? Does the worker make incoherent statement or show signs of losing will due to the pressure from the employer? Do workers report threats directed at them, their colleagues or family members? Is there any evidence that the worker has been intimidated or blackmailed, with or without the employer's complicity? Does the worker display anxious behavior? Another set of questions is about a situation where freedom of movement is restricted. To cite 2 examples from this questionnaire: is the worker locked in the workplace? Can he or she freely leave the workplace at any time? Is the worker forced to sleep at the workplace? That's also an indication of restriction of free movement, freedom to move. Are there visible signs indicating that the worker cannot leave the workplace, such as barbed wire or the presence of guards or other such restrictions? Is the worker threatened to prevent them from leaving the workplace? And does the worker have the ability to leave the workplace at any time freely? All these questions indicate what kind of abuses have been reported by the organizations. As I said, they are not reported by individuals, but by organizations. We will see, this program is new, we will see how it effectively helps the legislation to be in place, and not only in place, but also obeyed by the employers and, well, let's not call them employers, let's call them economic bandits. all these cases of abuse of workers' rights ruin the reputation of legitimate companies who play by the rules and who are subject to inspections and controls on much easier basis because they are visible, they show themselves immediately to the authorities. Now, how do we distinguish between legitimate company and fraudulent company? That's the most difficult part of the puzzle. Not only in Spain.